out you go, you pesky birds. Go on, fly off. Morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Western Wilds here on Restordo Farm. I was just clearing out a pesky little bird nest that had got in my chimney. And, yeah, I want to get that clear before the... Oi, there we go. Clear before the winter gets in, because I want that fire on. Let's go under there. Oi, yep. Right, well, we spent a little bit of money the last time you've seen us. Just a little bit. Mostly on some maintenance pieces. We've also put a deposit down on some new equipment, which we will need to go up and have a look at and pick up. I think I'm probably going to need the tractor, actually, to pick these up. I'm going to need the 3-point hitch, so we're going to go grab that. We've also got good news on the worker front. Yes. We have hired a young lad, well, I say young lad, mid-30s. His name is Hayden. Apparently he's gone to his mum, needs a proper job. And it's about time he got off his backside and got one. But, yeah, we'll see how he turns out. Make sure he's a good hard worker, show him the ropes. Let's take... Yeah, let's take this one. Right, here we go. First job of the day for us is going up to the farm. Hayden should be with us later on this month. I can't remember exactly what day we said it to start. Possibly over the weekend. We'll get him, show him the ropes, give him a little tour of the machinery and show him how to use everything. In the meantime, we are stepping up our interest in cows. Obviously, we've got the barn. And we've got a manure spreader, but we still need more equipment. And that's what we've put a down payment on, and we're going up to have a look at and purchase. So, yeah, we'll see you over at the store. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. And here we go. Let's pull up in front. Probably, yeah, this will do. Right, shut her off. Oh, let's go see if Keith or Sarah, which one's in today, and they get this piece's equipment. It's locked. Of course it is. When's it ever open for us? Like anyone's coming through to the waiting area either. Hello. Thank you. See you later. Right. There we go. There we have it. There's our 2 bits of equipment. We have got a third piece, which is kind of a surprise, but we're waiting for on delivery for that, so we haven't got to pay for it yet. But yeah, we have a slurry tanker and spreader just here. It's very expensive at £80,000, but it's going to be great. It is going to work a treat. And then we have a simple little tedder. It's about 10 grand, 10, 12 grand. Yeah. It's just a small one, because we're going to need to create hay to mix in with the total ration mix. My words are a little bit kerfuffled today. Alright, so we've got to get these back. There we go. We're going to pop these over in the sheds for the animals. We've also got to create some hay at some point. Alright, so yeah, this is the FarmTech Condor 15.0. 15.0, I'm assuming that is the 15 meter spread. But yeah, it just literally shoots out these little pipes, and they have sensors. I'm not sure if I can really see from here. Let me climb up carefully. That's probably not the best way of doing it. Oi, we're up. Alright. They should have sensors on the end there. And this will sense whether or not the soil needs it. A bit like the old sprayers with cameras these days. Right, I don't really want to be careful as I climb down. I don't want to tread on any wires. There we go. So we're all hooked up and good to go. Just like the late night radio show. Looks good. Right, let's get this back home to Restordo Farm. We are almost ready to get some cows. I have spoken to the animal dealers, and they can get a few head of cattle in for us. There'll be a few young Bessies, and a few older ones. The older ones obviously will be ready and able to reproduce. Also, it doesn't take too long for them to start producing milk, which is great. And then the younger ones will grow up to obviously birth their own offspring, their own calves. And eventually the older ones we will use as almost like beef cattle. Obviously they're not beef cattle, but yeah, I'm sure we can get some money for them at a later date when they get a bit too old to produce. The fields are looking good. Look at that lot. Lovely. Especially when they start flowering. And yeah, we've got plans on moving these, well, the new small field. We call it the new small field because we cut it in half with the old new cow barn. I'm going to turn that into grass. I think that's, yeah, we just pop grass in it. That way it'll help us out in the long run. Best way to do it, I think. Right, where to pop this one? Well, I think we could put them both. We could cut the corner here, but put them both over here. I can't see why not. I think if we pull forward and back the tanker in, and then just pop the little windrower, or sorry, tedder into the shed over there. Alright, where's my mirror? Alright, looks like we were clear of that wall. This is where we find out we're not. Oh, there we are. Oh, a little bit too tight there. Go on, straighten up, don't clip. Don't tell me this is too big for the shed. No, I just did clip something as I went in. That's alright, as long as I haven't damaged it, that'll do. I think we're in enough. Right, well, that's all in. Let's get that one out. This one's the tedder. Alright, jump out here. I've got to get these open. I don't think I've opened these since we last closed them after purchasing them. There we go. A bit creaky. A bit more oil might be needing on the hinges there. But these are flat pack, so they're not the most expensive sheds, although they do look really quite nice. And we just tuck this right down here in the corner. Alright, and then we just got to back it out. There we go. Let's close that one up. There we go. There we are. We are getting closer. Let's take this out. I'll quickly do a swing round at the animals, see how they're doing. Oh, we finally got some wool. It's coming through nice. They got water. They got grass. We should have done. Yeah, I think I did do that yesterday morning. What we got? There's the feed for them. Chickens are doing good. Even more eggs, which we really do need to collect up. Right, oh, there we go. We have a job to do. We've got to collect those eggs up. Alright, I think the first things first then. Go get our little trailer. We might as well use the tractor. We're attached. There's no, well, we're not attached, but we're already in it and it's already warmed up. No sense in running two different machines today. Alright, let's get this hooked up then, and then we've got to go around and pick up the eggs. Alright, here we are. We've got these boxes, these crates. I've got a few of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up here. I'm going to carefully lift each one of these section pieces, get the pallet up, and then we'll just drop them in the top of the crates and fill them all up before we move them. I think they'll keep them more stable, more steady, especially if we want to strap them down. That way they're not going to move about. And put straps straight over this, we're going to crack all the eggs. So it'll take a few minutes and I'll get this lot loaded. Alright, well that was the last of them on. Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle, you do too. How's me rooster doing? Is he over here? Yeah. Every time I forget about that. I just think it's such easy to step over because of the spikes. That hurts every time. Alright, where's the rooster? How's he doing? Oh, here he is. He's getting very excited. Okay, good. He's still alright. He's the main thing. He's helping us breed the chickens out. I'll have a few of these for sale soon. The younger ones replace the older ones. The older ones go off to be Sunday roast for someone's lovely lunch. Right, here we go. We're full up. We've got the eggs on board. I'm going to take these straight up to the warehouse so they can be stored. Because there's no point in selling them now. Not at this price. We're also hopefully getting a mechanic coming out to us at some date. Hopefully this month, possibly next. He's going to go over some of the machinery and do some repairs. Hopefully not when we need it. I mean, obviously that would be a bit awkward if he starts repairing a harvester during harvest. But, yeah, he's going to do a good job there. So we'll get these up to the warehouse and unloaded. And then we've got to get back down, attach the seeder and get some grass planted. I'm hoping that's a direct drill. I haven't looked, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Oh, that's that all done. They're all in. Alright. Now I just got to make sure we pull out without damaging the wall. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Alright, we'll head on back, get this off, and get sorted with the grass. We've got to plant some seeds for that grass to grow. Well, here we are over at the wall, just collecting the last of it and a couple more eggs that had popped out. So, yeah, we've got a few more bits to take down, which is fine. We can run that down. We've got plenty of time today. Which is fine. We've got plenty of time for that today. Let's jump on in and crack on. We'll shoot straight up there and we'll see you back here in a mo. Here we go. Job done for the day there with that one. Yeah, it's on to the planting next. We've decided on using the smaller planter for now. Just pure reason being is it's going to be slightly easier in that smaller field to use. It's going to take twice as long probably, but... yeah, we need to do something. So we've got a few seeds in there. We've just got to change them over to grass and get that field seeded. This is that little field in question. It's going to be used for the animals, so shouldn't take too long. Here we go. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Corners are a little bit tricky, which is why I wanted to use the slightly smaller one. There's less chance of it clipping on the fence line there and actually getting around the corners. That's planting nicely, so that's good. Now the other bit that I'm worried about is right up against this new fencing. This fencing is brand new and I do not want to damage it because it looks really good, and all we've got is some old pieces of fencing which won't marry up at all. It would look awful with patchwork in it. We've got to get all this ready in preparation because we are getting those cows very soon. Let's go forward a bit. Back in that corner. And away we go. So yeah, we'll get this field done in next to no time. Shouldn't take more than 15-20 minutes at most, I'm hoping. He says optimistically. But yeah, we'll get it done. Get it all ready. I'm not going to worry about rolling it or anything like that. It is literally just going to be the grass for the animals to chew on. Turn it into silage. Well, this one's, I think the first time we're going to use this one is turning it into hay, but yeah, it's all going in their guts at the end of the day for our luscious, beautiful milk that they're going to produce for us. Yeah, we're not doing too bad at the moment. Well, I'd say 4/5 done. Just this little section, maybe 3 passes, and then we're out of the field. Have we done then? Done and dusted. One and done, as they say. So we'll catch you right at the end of it. Alright, last little strip now in this little field. I think this we'll call this Cowfield 1. Moofield. There we go. We're going to call this one Moofield. Because we've got Minifield over the other side there. This is called Moofield. New name for it. And there we go. One and done. And we didn't use a lot really in seeds or fertiliser there. Which is always good to know. It's always good to find that out. Yeah, so place is looking sharp. You'll notice, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but the truck isn't here at the moment. It is actually down at the mine because we've got a little hand down there at the minute. Old Eddie, old honest Eddie, is down at our mine doing a bit of mining for us, getting stones moved. Whee, oh dear, that wasn't good. I'll have to check that in a second. Nope, that looks alright. I mean, it's just paint wear, but that should be fine. Right, let's pull out. Yeah, so Eddie's down at the mine doing a bit of mining for us, which is just helping us out until Hayden gets here. Pardon me. I think I've been drinking my energy drink too fast there. Alright, let's back this in. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I'm backing into the walls today. That's my own machinery, so at least I've only got myself to blame if I damage anything. Nah, it's fine, look. See, the tyres stick out most. They're alright. Alright. Shut that down. Give that a lock. There we go. The bees are in full force at the minute. I'm not going into the bee garden. I'm not going into the bee garden today because, well, we've got a new queen. And they seem to be very territorial. The last queen died. And I don't know how they've got a new queen, but they've got one. Which is good for us because it means we've got more honey. As you can see, plenty and plenty of honey. Let's just move that one over a bit. I like it when they're overhanging. Alright, so we'll clear this up and we'll call it a day. So until next time, hopefully we'll have the last surprise, which obviously hasn't arrived yet. It could be a few weeks yet, maybe. But once we got all set up, we can start prepping to actually put feed and straw down in the cow barn. And then we've got to look to get a trailer and possibly some cows. Exciting times. So until next time on Restudo Farm, it's been fun. Have a good one. Alright. Bend with your knees, not your back. Hey, we got it.